Hey guys, Jimmy Yen here, the acupuncture guy with Achieve Integrative Health, and also coming with Achieve 10x TV, another episode, another daily power tip on Achieve 10x TV. So today's Thursday. Thursday, the topic, the theme of Thursday is going to be Transformation Thursday. Transformation Thursday. So in order to, what does that actually mean? So again, we're going to go back to looking up the definition of the words. So what does transformation actually mean? Because we need to understand what transformation means in order to discuss what we need to do to transform, right? So transformation, and I'm just Googling this, is a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. So a thorough or dramatic change. If we go to transform, so transformation is I'm looking for the derivation, so the root of where did the origin of the word transform come from. The word comes from transform, and it just says to transform. It's a transformer, so undergo a transformation. So let's just stick with the definition of transformation: a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance. So it's a thorough or dramatic change. All right, so that leads to the word change. That leads to the word change. So it requires a thorough or dramatic change. That's how we transform ourselves. So if we don't have a thorough or dramatic change in form or appearance, then we're really not transforming, right? And so what is then we have to look at what's the definition of the word change. What does it mean to change? Well, and I learned this from my mentor. And so the word change is actually derived from another word, and that word is barter. The other change is derived from the word barter. So in order to change, actually, we have to barter. So what does that mean, right? Barter is, let's look at the definition of barter. What is the definition of barter? Let me Google it really quick. It's an exchange of goods or services for other goods or services without using money, right? So in order to have transformation, we need to be able to change, right? Let me go on this side, see if I can, there you go. So in order to have transformation, we need to be able to change. And change basically means barter. So how do we change? In order to change, you have to give up something in exchange for receiving something. So if you're not willing to give up something, then you're not going to be able to change. So you have to be willing to give up something. So talking about our current situation, we're in the pandemic. Many of y'all are quarantined. We are still open at Achieve Integrative Health in Cedar Park. But many of y'all are quarantined in your house, or you're not necessarily quarantined, but you're in your house. You're social distancing, and so then what do you got time. So what are you going to do with that? Well, this is the best time to transform yourself, and the best time to transform yourself is you have to change yourself. And in order to change yourself, you have to be able to barter, which means you have to be able to give up something in order to gain something. So the question is, my mentor taught me, okay, many people are suffering, people are losing their jobs. Thankfully, we are still open and we are still thriving. And so we're still helping a lot of people. But we want to be better. So in order to be better, we have to be willing to give up something. You have to be willing to give up, to barter, to give up something in order to gain something. So he told us to make a list. He told me to make a list of, things you're willing to give up. So what I recommend is, in order to know what you're willing to barter, you have to make a list of things you're willing to give up. And make a list of the goals that you want, right? Or actually, I would say to do the opposite. First focus on your goal. What goals do you want to achieve? Do you want to come out of this pandemic even stronger, healthier? Let's just talk about health. Since we're in Achieve Integrative Health, we help people restore their health. So let's talk about health. So let's just say that you want to be stronger. That's one of the health goals, right? So in order to be stronger, or you can say you want to be healthier. You want to be healthier. So these are the goals that you want. You want to be stronger, you want to be healthier, you want to be able to hike longer distance, you want to be able to exercise as much as you want, you want to be able to play with your kids, your grandkids. You write them all these goals down here, okay? Now then, in order to change, to make that happen, in order to have a transformation occur, you need to start listing what are you willing to give up, okay? Because you have to give up something. You can't have it all. That's a myth. It's a lie. You can't be eating donuts and expect that your diabetes is going to be reversed. That's just not going to happen. It's a pure myth, and someone that tells you any otherwise, they're lying to you, okay? So you have to give up something in order to gain what you want. So what are you willing to give up? In order to be healthy, you got to give up the processed food. I know there's a lot of, everything now is carry out, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All the fast food joints, if you keep on doing fast food joints, you're not going to get healthier. You're not going to get stronger. You're not going to improve your organ function. That's something you're going to have to give up if you want this, right? Well, if you're saying, some people would say, oh, I don't want to give up eating ice cream. Well, then your goal is not strong enough. Because and you're not going to reach your goal because you need to give up something in order to gain something. And that's really the point that I wanted to make today, is we all need to make a list. What do we want? Focus on what you want first. Do what you want first, then go to number 2 about what you have to give up. So focus on what you want to achieve during this pandemic, health-wise, business-wise, financial-wise, family-wise, relationship-wise. In order to have a stronger relationship with your family, you're going to have to give up something. And a lot of times it's giving up watching TV, right? So you have to give up certain things in order to achieve your goals. So the point is, we all can transform, but we have to understand how we have a transformation. In order to have transformation, we need to have change. All right, I took the word out, but we need to have change in order for that to happen, and change equals bartering. So you have to give up something in order to gain something. All right, guys, I know I'm repeating myself like a broken record, but I wanted to get this point clearly to you. It's an exercise that my mentor had me do, and it's super helpful, so I highly recommend it to you. Let me know if you have any type of light bulbs, inspiration that sparks through all of these power tips that I'm giving, and share your comments. On Facebook, we're going to put this on our Achieve 10X TV on YouTube. So feel free to comment and let me know, if these are benefiting you and how it's transforming. If it is transforming your life, okay? I want to know. All right, guys, this is Jimmy Yin from Achieve Integrative Health and also Achieve 10X TV. I just want you to remember, everything in life is achievable.